Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to kind of do a organizational refresh of my bedroom as well as a little bit of cleaning in here. I want to go through my dresser and just pull everything out. So there's going to be a lot of folding. I'm going to go through my nightstand and, like I said, some cleaning as well. So if you're ready for it, let's jump right into the video.
Find a place for us. I will show you where to go. I won't try to change your mind, 'cause I'm always on your...
As you can probably tell, I didn't pick up anything in my bedroom before I started filming this morning. I just wanted to get right to it and show you the actual mess that I was starting with. I did have some clothing on my bed from my closet that a friend actually helped me go through my dresses and decide a few things to declutter, which was really helpful to have a second person there to talk through what I was thinking with some of these pieces of clothing, and almost felt like she was giving me permission to let go of things and reaffirming the way I felt about some clothing, which was really nice. So if you have a close friend that you can do that with, that is another great way to declutter. I wish my husband, Jim, could be that person for me, but I don't know about you if you're married or if you have a spouse, but he just lets me make my own decisions and usually tells me that everything looks great on me and that he doesn't really know because he doesn't know what I wear. So having another girl's opinion was really nice. I did decide to keep a couple of the items, so I put those back into my closet, and then I'm going to move on and start in my nightstand. So I used to have a very cluttered nightstand when I first moved into my first apartment years back, and I have since been paring it down further and further and further. I used to have multiple drawer organizers in here, and it was just really packed full. And now I want to take out even more. I just want to have the items that I use in my bedroom when I go to sleep in there. So I'm just having my sleep sprays, my little scrunchies to put my hair up at night, an extra pair of glasses, and then I'm going to keep the right side open for those half-worn pajamas. I like to wear my pajamas probably a few times before I put them into the wash. So the ones that I've only worn once or just for a moment, I will put those in my nightstand so they're out of sight, but there's a perfect spot for that half-worn clothing. Next up, I'm going to go through my dresser and I'm going to go through each and every drawer. First, I'm starting off with my underwear drawer, which you don't need to see me go through, and then peeking through my bra drawer, and then I have another drawer with some fuzzy socks and sticky bras and other bralettes, things like that. And then the other small top drawer is all of my socks. So I have a ton of socks. I'm going to pull them all out, take them to my bed and sit down so I can go through them one by one. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of decluttering of my socks. I'm just going to continue to get rid of them as they get old and worn out and recognize the fact that I do not need to be buying any more socks anytime soon. I'm just going to live off of these and slowly declutter them as they get old. But part of what I want to do today is go through and reorganize and refold everything so it looks nice and neat in my drawer, and I just check in and recognize what I own. Now I know I don't need to buy more socks. Of course, I did know that before, but going through your items does help you to understand what you already own so you don't go out and make more purchases, and you wear what you own because you know that it's there. There were actually a couple of pairs of socks that I did end up decluttering, those little half socks that you can wear in flats or heels even. Some of them had open exposed spots to put your toes through if the toes are exposed in the shoes. I have never worn those, so I'm just going to get rid of them. I put a band-aid on a spot if I think I'm going to get a blister, or I actually have this blister block stuff that I put on my shoes, so I don't really need those little half socks. So I was impressed that I did get rid of some. The next drawer down, I have my swimsuits that I'm just kind of looking through, my tank tops, and then all of my long sleeve athletic tops and little athletic jackets. So those need a good refold, and so do my tank tops.
We can win the game, we can go insane like a shooting star. Like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game, we can go insane like a shooting star. Don't you like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game, we can go insane like a shooting.
You'll see I did pull out another item here and was able to declutter a long sleeve top, so that kind of was a win. I wasn't expecting to get rid of anything in this category, but again, as you go through stuff, you might surprise yourself. I feel like I've gone through this area regularly, but I am discovering I just don't really wear long sleeve athletic tops that often. I find myself more often wearing a tank top, and then if I want another layer, I will wear one of these lighter jackets, but don't often wear the long sleeve tops, so because of that, I just kept a few of them. I don't need 4 or 5 of them if I don't wear them often.
And I would change just for you. And I would change for you.
You will see this jacket has tags on it. It is the Nordstrom sale right now, which is one of my favorite sales. I love shopping at Nordstrom. It's one of my favorite places. And I wanted a new black athletic jacket that was just a little bit bigger and more forgiving. I have a Lululemon one right now, and I really like it. It's a little bit older. It actually has one small hole in it, but it's so tight on me, and now being pregnant and thinking about being postpartum, I just want a jacket that has a little bit more room to it, and black is super versatile, so that is the color I decided to go for. And yes, I know I have a lot of athletic jackets, and I shouldn't be adding more to my collection, but I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I think it's important to show both parts of the process, the decluttering process, but also intentional purchases that I make and bring new items into my collection. I really don't like shopping kind of willy-nilly throughout the year. The Nordstrom sale has just always been something that has been a time of year that I really like to shop and try and find a good deal. I love Nordstrom's customer service and their return policy, so it's a place I like shopping at. So I will shop the Nordstrom sale and get a few things every year. But recently I haven't really gotten anything else in the last year and a half probably. So the only other things I've really gotten is a few maternity items, and that's about it.
I think right now you are sick of talking. And I know we're hanging on to something. Can't get you out of my mind. I think right now you are sick of talking. Can't get you out of my mind. And I know we're hanging on to something. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind.
After refolding all of my regular tank tops, I have a couple of new tank tops that are maternity, so I'm not going to put them in color order with the normal tank tops. I'm going to put them at the front so I know that they're maternity and they're different and can find them easily. The drawer below is where I have all of my pants and shorts. I'm pulling out a pair of Spanx leggings. Those I got a new pair of from the Nordstrom sale. My old ones are probably 5 years old and I wear them all the time in the winter. And I had an extra small before. I decided to get a small this time. Again, giving myself just a little bit more room. The smalls in Spanx are still plenty tight, so I'm going to replace the extra smalls and put my new smalls away. Also, when I was putting my sweatshirts away, I found one that has a stain, so I'm going to pull that out and put it in a pile for my laundry and try and get that stain out. That's another added benefit of going through your clothing. You might find something that's dirty or has a stain that you need to address, or something that might be missing a button and you need to sew on another button. Just going through all of your clothing, you never know what you're going to find.
For a sincere apology, but you can't when you're with me. You need to find a way, but you can't when you're with me. You can with everyone else.
Again, more items with tags here. Those are new maternity leggings. So I'm just checking to see if those are full length or 3/4 length and putting them in the proper slot, because I do separate my leggings by the length of the pant and the color. The next drawer up, I have my sports bras and workout tops that are short sleeves or tank tops, as well as my regular short sleeve tops. So I'm going to go through and refold all of the t-shirts because those just get kind of messy. I think it's probably the messiest area in my dresser besides my pajamas. There's just a lot of pulling in and putting away and a lot of movement in those areas. So I'm refolding everything, starting with my maternity tops. Again, going to put those near the front so I can find them easily, and then all of the regular t-shirts behind it.
For you, yeah. Didn't I say I'm sorry? Didn't I do the best I could? You have high expectations. Oh, I know that you've explained it. How I should prove myself to you. If I could have a day without no worries, maybe I figured out a way to stay. I cannot wait until you hear my story. If I could have a day without no worries.
I can't breathe, cause you pushed me back. I should've stayed away from you. It feels like I'm being attacked.
Even in this pile, I was able to get rid of another t-shirt, put everything away, and then add my maternity clothes, and it was a perfect fit in there, so it worked out really nice.
Don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanna run away every time when you're with me. You want me to stay just because you need me. I wanna run away every time when you're with me. You want me to stay just because you need me. I just wanna run, I just wanna hide, I just wanna be on my own sometimes. Don't you ever say that I didn't try. Don't you ever say that you don't know why. I'm saying goodbye.
Next up is the pajama drawer, which is a disaster, like I said, just like t-shirts. It gets out of hand. I know there's more that I can declutter in the pajama category. I'm finding myself opting towards a lot more comfortable pajamas these days. So you'll see me adding more to the pile of things that I can declutter. And then in the 3 sections I have left in my pajama drawer, I'm going to organize them by lighter weight and heavier weight pajamas and kind of separate it that way. So I'm trying to identify all the things that are a little bit lighter weight and start with those first.
Don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanna run away every time when you're with me. You want me to stay just because you need me. I wanna run away every time when you're with me. You want me to stay just because you need me. just wanna run, I just wanna hide, I just wanna be on my own sometimes. Don't you ever say that I didn't try. Don't you ever say that you don't know why. I'm saying goodbye. Do you get it now? I'm saying goodbye.
You'll see some of the things I'm completely unfolding and some of the things I'm just giving a little bit of a folding refresh, I guess, and just making sure that they're folded the proper dimensions to fit my drawers. You can get a little bit creative with your clothing when you're doing the file folding method, and I have a whole video on file folding. I'm sure you can see a lot of the techniques I'm using as I'm folding, but I will link that video in the cards so you can check that out if you want a little bit more in depth or more of an explanation on the way that I store clothing in my dresser. I go through my entire dresser in that video as well if you want kind of a bonus and want even more folding and dresser content after this video.
I just wanna hide, I just wanna be on my own sometimes. I'm saying goodbye. Do you get it now? I'm saying goodbye.
My favorite pajamas these days have been the long pants with a button-up long sleeve top. I feel so comfortable in them, and I oftentimes take a bath in the kind of like early evening time after dinner and hang out in my pajamas for the rest of the night. So wearing that type of pajama, I feel really comfortable around the house and don't feel cold because it's long pants and a long shirt. And I'm hoping when I have a baby in December that the buttons on those types of shirts will be perfect for nursing. The pajamas themselves are pretty loose, so hopefully they'll continue to fit me throughout pregnancy. So those have been what I've been wearing a lot to bed recently.
Something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Your eyes intoxicating. There's something about the
Now that everything's put away in my dresser and I've gone through all of my items, I'm going to wipe it down with my wood cleaner. This is just a wood concentrate from Jaws. That's the Just Add Water system. And once that's clean, I'm going to go through and vacuum everything.
It's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating. That it couldn't be the two of us. And it kinda feels like wasting something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold.
Thanks for joining me today. I feel a lot better with this super clean bedroom and everything gone through in my dresser. I'm happy I got rid of a few things and just feel better refolding everything. Sometimes you just need to do that and go through all of your stuff and reorganize it. Even if you're not really changing the systems that much, it just feels a whole lot better. So if you like this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I will see you guys later.